This is the Defender Radio News Brief. I'm Michael Howie, and this is Defender Radio, the podcast for wildlife advocates and animal lovers. This news brief is brought to you by the Defender Radio Patreon. Find out how you can support the show and get special rewards and bonus features at patreon.com/defenderradio. The full version of the following interview will be available on Wednesday, March 8th. The BC SPCA launched AnimalKind last week, a program that will help residents and business owners find accredited wildlife removal or control companies who put humane treatment of animals first. I connected with Dr. Sara Dubois, Chief Scientific Officer for the BC SPCA, to talk more about this program. AnimalKind was created to address concerns felt by nonprofits like the Fur Bears, residents and business owners, and the BC SPCA when it came to identifying humane choices for removing animals from properties.
Humane wildlife control or humane pest control is a term that's thrown out there, but no one has really defined what it means. Different people have different versions of what humane is, and we're seeing in the marketplace a lot of confusion. When a company is trying to sell you a service, they're often using the word humane. And we're seeing more and more of these companies, but yet no one's verifying what that means. The public really needs some process, some verification, some external body to vet these companies and really give them their stamp of approval so that they can be confident to know what humane actually is, aligns with their values too.
Dr. Dubois shared that AnimalKind was developed with the assistance of the scientific community to ensure that many species who are handled by removal companies have their needs clearly identified.
We've spent a lot of time researching this program, and specifically we teamed up with the UBC Animal Welfare Program to dive deeply into the scientific literature on animal welfare and to really explore what are going to be the effective solutions for dealing with conflicts with these animals. A lot of the times when people talk about humane solutions, they're thinking maybe it's not lethal or maybe the animal gets relocated and taken somewhere far away. That sounds like a good ending for it. But in fact, even some of those methods can be really harmful to these animals. So we really need to scientifically define what is humane for each individual species.
Sometimes animals do need to be managed lethally in hospitals, office buildings, and restaurants due to public health concerns, Dr. Dubois explained. The AnimalKind program addresses these, but keeps the emphasis on prevention.
The challenge is that every workplace, so every school, every hospital, every office tower, they actually employ pest control companies because of basic human health and safety regulations. So you can't have in food and restaurant locations, of course, any type of rodents because that will damage the products, that would condemn a restaurant. So there are basic minimum laws that say you can't have rodents in these areas. So there's a need to ensure that, maybe in a home that you can remove them with patients, but in other areas where their human health and safety is a real risk and concern, there may be a need for some lethal measures. But there's no sense in killing animals if you're not going to fix the problems. And that takes time, and that takes companies who are willing to find the ultimate solution rather than just come back every month and put out bait and, very passively kill animals through poison. So actually having a plan to finish the job rather than constant maintenance is also part of the program.
To learn more about the AnimalKind program, visit animalkind.ca. Remember to subscribe to Defender Radio on iTunes or your preferred podcast player to get notified when the full interview is made available in Wednesday's episode. You can also sign up to get email notifications of new episodes at thefurbears.com/updates. Thank you everyone for joining me for this Defender Radio News Brief, made possible by the Defender Radio Patreon at www.patreon.com/defenderradio. Until next time, this is Michael Howie for Defender Radio, reminding you to stay informed and stay strong.